Hello and welcome back to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. I'm your host Lord Fenton. In this Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition walkthrough video, we're going into the Hiberheim prison and attempt to rescue someone. And while we are doing that, we're going to go ahead and get to the Elemental Forge. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Do not forget notification bells will be updated and more. Last video we did some extra stuff and then we found a way to get into here. So now we're going to go ahead and start exploring the Hiberheim prison. For the first part of the prison, here's what's going to happen. So you get close to the traps, what happens is they get invisible, which makes it very difficult to navigate. I felt like the best absolute way to get rid of that is very simple. Go ahead and just use your character with range attack. I prefer using this one due to the fact I do not risk my source hunters. My source hunters die, both of them game over. What I did was I decided to do a range attack. If I remember right, I think it's either Alt or Control on the PC and then you shoot. Or you can use the little icon just to shoot it. I'm going to try to do is make sure I do not make them disappear. So let me make sure I switch the weapons to. There you go. Yeah, it's a little cheap, but it's better than try disarm and then you can't because they're invisible, and it makes it a lot harder. So I'm just making it really easy. So far so good, and looks like I'm getting rid of the rain too, so I'm playing it very cool. If you have someone with tornado, abuse that. It's like one of those spells that actually gets rid of harmful environments. Very useful when you're doing things like this, or you decide to try to get rid of the lava. Yep, there's a little hidden one. So I'm still going to shoot, and if you do need to do repairs, go ahead and do so once you get the waypoint inside the prison. I'll show you that in the video too. Okay, good news is that chest is burning. Supposedly it's supposed to be foes there if you just directly open it up. However, for some reason I didn't get them. Still, be very cautious. I'm going to go ahead and move the crew over here, and y'all noticing that I am moving them bit by bit. Yeah, I do not want to spring anything I do, like for example traps, etc. Alright, so far so good. I'm getting through this part. Yeah, it's a little cheap, but you know what, this game, you have to do tactics that normally other people do not do. Alright, let's see if our friend here could get rid of the tornado. I mean, actually use the tornado to get rid of the poison. Yeah, I do not want to cast a fire spell, and yeah, I'd rather just get rid of it. It'll be much more easier. And I'm going to go ahead and switch out the perception items. I don't need it. Yes, you should always have a certain amount of gear. For example, you could have perception, you could have, let's see here, lock picking, even lore. Yeah, until you get like an actual mule, then you start taking treasure chests, and then, yeah, that's it. Oops, someone fell down. Oopsie. Yeah, there's not some bad drops at all. It's alright. Some of them is crafting. Oh, those arrows are nice in case I want to do a smoke screen. Smoke screen's like a two-way street. It could make sure you do not get hit, and at times you cannot hit foes. It's like a nice cover-up, so this way foes will get close to you, and at the same time you can heal up and recover. Let me try to walk carefully. So far so good. Charming arrowhead. Okay, she fell down. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And good thing I am having man-at-arms on some of my characters, mainly for some utilities. You really cannot get away with that in Divinity Original Sin 2. Yeah, some of the real good stuff they decided to put further into the tree. That was a good thing though. I mean, one, you could get away with a lot of skills at 1 or 2, get you very far in the game. Maybe through the entire game. And it looks like there's another set of traps. This one, you gotta time it right. If you step in it, you get stunned. No harm, no foul at all. It's just the stun is seriously annoying. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of these now, so I don't have to deal with them again. And let me make it rain. Where's it at? Where's that nice rain spell? And yeah, I cannot shoot that. Nope. All I have to do is just disarm it, and that's it. It's one of those, you time it, disarm it, you're fine. And let me make sure I try to do it. Yeah, that's a mistiming, and I am stunned for at least 2 rounds, which is not bad at this point. I'm going to go ahead and just wait out the stun. Hopefully I can time this right again. Again, it's not easy. At least that part. Rest, so far so good. I'm going to go ahead and get everybody to this direction. And let me go ahead and disarm that. I think that's one of those poison gas traps anyways. And I believe I got rid of all the, if I remember right, yeah, the fire traps. So no problem at all. And let's see where I need to go. Let me be careful. Walk, not run. That's all I'm going to say. Just treat it like there's wet floor. Just got to be careful. And yeah, this game you could trip a lot. Let's see if I got time this right. Nope. Well, I pay for it again. It's all about the timing. If you could time it right and then you could disable the trap, you're perfectly fine. Let me see if I could try to do this again. And I'm just going to wait. Okay. So far so good. Let me heal myself too. And, oh yeah, I forgot I ate that meat and it dropped my constitution. Let's see if I can pull this off. Come on, come on. If I could do it, that's good. And whoo, there you go. I did it. Now for the next phase, we're almost out of here. We just gotta do is cast some rain. If there's any more traps, I'll definitely do it. I'm gonna go ahead and avoid that direction, the other direction. I'm not gonna risk my life in a limb just for a crate that could have absolutely nothing in it. And okay, looks like some of the fire guy is gone, but oh well. Oh well, it did disappear. That's a good thing. Let's keep on going this way. So far so good. Looks like we see stairs. This is a very good sign. We're almost close to the upstairs. So what's going to happen is this, as soon as we get upstairs, if you have Pet Pal, you'll talk to a rat. It'll try to flip the switch for you. Yeah, since it's a rat, it's not going to do it. If you have cheese, go ahead and do it. It's just a fun thing to attempt to do. Still, I will put timestamps in the video to show you on how to actually get out of the prison section so you could just move on, or I should say your own jail cell. And we're going to go ahead and just put that back. I'm going to go upstairs, do all that. Afterwards, I'll tell everybody what will be definitely happening next. So let's go on up and advance further in this dungeon.
Looks like we found the prison all right. The White Witch must be around here somewhere.
If she hasn't been tortured to death in this hellhole.
Mate! Over here, mate! You alright, mate? In a bit of a pickle, are ya? Look like you're proper stuck in there. I'm Tyler, mate. What's your name, Sunshine? Ain't Rat Killer, is he? Yeah? Leave her over there, opens the gate, mate. I'll pull it for you, if you help me back. Me stomach's rumbling. Got some cheese I could nibble on? Get it! A thumping piece, that! Alright, I'll help you. It's too high, mate. I can't. I'm sorry, mate, but I got bads. Thanks for all the cheese, though. Appreciate it.
It's time to tell you all how to get out of here. The rat tried to be helpful, but no. Just go to this spot. Your perception might kick in. If not, get some perception gear on, equip it, and then dig. That's why I always say bring some extra gear with you in this game. So this codex, it's one of those exchanges. For example, in this one, +1 intelligence, -1 perception. I advise against anyone using that who's a marksmanship, because you're going to need not only that perception, you're going to need that intelligence big time. That's why my Huntress is not getting it. Scarlet might get it, might use it, since she's not really going to use perception at all. So we're basically going to go ahead and advance carefully. Now, for the next part, I'm going to show you where the bloodstone is at. This one's very simple. You see that Iron Maiden and that poor little imp there that's dead? Well, you can grab it now. I advise against doing so. You could take some damage. It's very easy. Just go to the Iron Maiden and attack it until you destroy it. Then go ahead and get that nice bloodstone. And let me go ahead and set up the attack now. Let's see if I get my guy to do it. Oh yeah, let's get her to do it instead. Okay, let's try my main guy. Yeah, he's been landing hits lately. Oh wow! Yeah, a few hits, it's gone, and it's already burning too. Yeah, that spear was nice. It was from that one person who was a summoner, was guarding the entrance to Hiberheim underground. And there you go, we got it. We got the bloodstone. And I'm gonna say this: definitely use the bloodstone when you need a heal. And if you hadn't done that one quest yet, the escort job, go ahead, get the waypoint, then do the escort job. I have a video on that on exactly on how to actually complete it from start to finish. Let's go ahead and check. I'm going to come back here in a bit, but for now, the next part, I'm going to go ahead and show you all how to avoid the statues. In Divinity Original Sin 1, statues are either dangerous or annoying, depending on where you're at. You see the statues move around. If you have really good stealth or you're good at stealth, go ahead and do so. Now, the best way to actually get by the statues is the Scoundrel Invisibility spell. Let's see. I'm going to try to see if I had that guy having it. And unfortunately, he does not. I think it was Jahan who has it. He's my resident stealther. So let me make sure I do exchange. First of all, for your person going invisible, give that person a teleport pyramid. Then cast your invisibility spell. Yeah, and do not bother disabling that. You could waste time. Bad idea. There, we're invisible. We could just walk on through. Nothing's going to see us. You see? Safety. We would have been spotted. Anyways, we're almost there. And there is the waypoint. Alright, everyone. We got the waypoint. So, for the next step, we'll just teleport everybody there. And there you go. And while I was looking, I forgot about the 2 prisons. Or say 2 cells. I might as well go ahead and do it. Same thing as before. If you want to go back, have one person being invisible. Teleport business, etc. And that's it. Yeah, I forgot the 2 cells. We're going to go ahead and explore those 2. This one's for fun. The other one, we're going to see if we could get anything worthwhile to loot. Or hopefully RNG does definitely kick in. Once again, very simple. Give someone the teleport pyramid who's invisible. Jahan. Have him cast invisibility. Go through the statues. Everybody teleports to Jahan. That's how you do it. And that's why I made him a Scoundrel. Scoundrel's a great utility skills that has some nice DPS skills, but the utility skills are like, I'm going to say some of them are like 9 out of 10. And there you go, we're going to teleport people. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and open the cell, which is by one of those columns, and then talk to this person. I think this one was one of the Kickstarter things in it, if memory serves me right. So I'm going to go ahead and open this, do all that. I'll return once that is definitely done and over with.
There must be a way out of here. There must be a way home. Maybe I am going nuts. I have no idea what's going on. One minute I'm out on a jog with my dog Rocky, and the next I'm headfirst in the snow with snowmen all around me, and they're talking and poking me and demanding to know which source lord I serve, and I'm just a normal guy. I'm not crazy, am I? Hell if I know. All I did was ask for a phone, and these monsters threw me in this dungeon. They asked so many questions, but I had no idea what any of it meant. And this place, it isn't normal. The snow talks. There are magic wands, and little red people, and talking animals, and no toilets. It's full of dead bodies and vermin, and the snow people seem to be in charge. God, what I wouldn't give for a drink. What? No! No, I'm not crazy. Please, you must believe me. I don't belong here. You hear me? I don't belong here.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. That guy is definitely out of his time era. Big time. cell phones, etc. I think that was, like I said before, one of those crowdfunding things. I think it was like 1 or 2 people in the game got shot at that. Pretty humorous. Okay, unfortunately that bow, yeah, it sucks. So let me go ahead and do the old cheapo method, using the waypoint. There you go. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you a very, I do mean very cheap way to get a treasure chest or 2. Now, if I remember right, if you step in line of sight, lava's going to kill you. Yeah, that's right. Greed kills. Well, guess what? We're going to go ahead and resolve that problem. First, cast invisibility. Once you do that, loot up the treasure chest. I'm going to go ahead and grab that for now since I am on a timer. And yeah, due to the fact my character does start to have high dexterity, I could actually do that more often than not. And voila, that's how you get the treasure chest, full loot. It's RNG, so I'd probably say loot, go, then identify. And that's about it. So anyways, next up, what's going to happen is as soon as we get to the next room, part of the story will advance. Yeah, you heard me right. That's part of the story will not only advance, it will also tell you what your goal is and who's your target. Let me make sure I identify everything. Oh wow, that is actually pretty nice. And yeah, I'm about to probably say sometime in the future, near future, I'll give Scarlet a dagger so she can use some of those dagger skills, frontal attacks. She has some points into Scoundrel. Yes, I'm having Scarlet set up as a go-to person for range, melee, and etc. Let's go ahead and just check this out. All right. We'll give that to Scarlet. She could definitely use it. Yeah, she don't need perception. And that's about it. So I'm just going to go ahead and check, make sure I do everything else there. And yeah, as soon as I'm done with Hiberheim, I'm going to go ahead and just sell all this junk. And I would say this Hiberheim is well worth doing, story-wise and definitely loot-wise and off the beaten path. And there's the room I was talking about, so I'm going to go ahead and start this entire sequence. After that, I'll explain to everybody what would be definitely happening next. So, here we go.
It seems the Winter King has woven ice too rare and powerful for mere fire. I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way. Damnation! Source Hunter, you have found us. Here she is at last. Ikara. Oh, but look at her. She has been encased in ice so unyielding that none of my spells melt even a fraction of its surface. You find me at a loss. I admit it. For I've no idea what sorcery, or dare I say it, sorcery, will set her free. Like I said, so far my attempts at rescuing her have been about as effective as trapping a robin's shadow. No, I believe that if we want to free Ikara, we'll have to find the one who imprisoned her in the first place. This frost-touched magic isn't Leandra's doing. It has Boreas written all over it. The Winter King did this to her. So the Winter King's the key.
There she is, the White Witch, a prisoner in ice.
I wonder what sorcery, or worse, sorcery,
I don't know how
we'll have
long
to
she'll
use
last
to get
within
her
that
out.
ice. There must be a way. I've tried my very best, and will try and try anew. But so far this damnable ice scoffs at my every effort.
Good news is that we know our enemy. Bad news is Hiberheim ice. Yeah, the Winter King. That's why Hiberheim is all crazy and really cold. So anyways, for the next step, we're going to the Elemental Forge. So let me go ahead and explain it. It's north part of Hiberheim. That's the great news. Bad news is you have to go through some elemental combat and some cultists too. The elementals are not bad because they're just facing against each other, which is a fun thing. In other words, you could take on one set of elemental while the other one indirectly attacks the other ones, which is cool. As for the cultists, no, they're working together. You can't do that nonsense unless you have charm grenades and etc. too. I'm just checking right now on where to go. Frozen Forest, Castle Entrance. Yeah, we'll do Castle Entrance since it's close by. There's another waypoint too. It's called Lava. We're going to go ahead and grab that one first. And the reason being for this forge, well, we're going to get an item to get inside the castle. We could do is go through the statues, the combat, and when we get towards the barrier, nothing happens until we get a certain item. And yeah, watch your step here. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. We gotta hurry up. And voila, we'll get up. And let's make sure we do this right. Yeah, we're all up. Good, ready to go. We'll just keep on going this way. And coming up is the lava waypoint. That's what they call it. And yeah, watch out for fire. It comes at randomly times. So when you see fire, quickly run to the section that's not full of fire. You should get through it. If you have an issue fire, just go ahead and cast a rain spell. It'll help you out. And the waypoint should be there. As soon as we get close, we're going to go ahead and just mark it. And voila, there you go. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go ahead and start not one, but 2 fights. I will definitely return when the battles are done and over with.
See how fast she scuttles.
Once my arrow tastes blood, it craves more!
Full, slow, burn, the magic elixir.
I spy with my little eyes. I spy.
venom churns within me. Bless the Seven, I am restored.
The first battle was stupid easy. Let's be blunt and honest. The second one, yeah, I had to do some strategies and BS tactics to win. And let me make sure I get everybody healed up. I could use one of those holy hand grenades. I call them healing grenades, but nah. Besides, I don't want to waste that yet. I'm going to save that in the future for seriously tough encounters. Let's go ahead and make sure everybody's full of health, because we're about to enter another section soon. And let's make sure we check the ground though for loot though. I feel like that's important. And looks like I rolled a 1 set for medium healing potions. Those are very good. Yeah, I'm going to have to start converting some of the regular potions, I should say the small ones, into healing ones. I'm not going to go towards the left side yet. That's going to be for my treasure hunting video. Yeah, I'm going to do that again, everyone. That was a fun episode. That was one of those episodes I just want to show people on how to get some loot. Or at times, most of the time, how to get some money. Let's grab that. There you go. That's like a lot of dead imps. And yes, do watch for blood. You could slip. And let's heal up. Let's see here. Okay, there you go. Let's get him up. Or not. And it is time to go through the door. After I check this poor imp. Wow. That is really nice though. That imp was loaded. And let's be careful. Walk through this section. Oh boy, I just fell again. I gotta hurry up. Come on, get up. And voila, there you go. You should get up now. And there. Let's keep on going. Keep on going through. Heal up too. And there. Once I get close by, there'll be an imp there. Speak to the imp. You're gonna get some good information. And yeah, the autosave has kicked in. Try to walk, not run. Wow. They're right. Someone really dislikes imps. That's unfortunate. Imps in this game are not bad at all.
Away with you, damned Reaper! Take your scythe to grain, not my soul!
The bane of all life-loving souls, maniacs and their gods.
The humans, they wanted Lord Boreas's great starstone,
so they fashioned him a staff, the elemental staff. It makes him king, for it dethroned his brothers.
So glad was he with power, yet another bane, that we were given to the humans and their knives. Stone of stars, stone of blood, accursed be.
In his castle, in the dungeon, the fortress we built him,
all he longs for is eternal winter. A season of pain and imprisonment everlasting.
Fear not like I must.
Away, damned Reaper, away!
That poor imp. So anyways, coming up will be some serious dialogue. Yeah, the conduit will try sway you on her side. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Anyway, she will summon 4 demons. They're not bad. Have a set of summons up. So first round you want to summon. Have those summons go after the demons. Demons 9 out of 10 times will actually go for the summons. While they are busy, attack the demons, and that's it. It's not that hard. It's actually really simple. So I'm going to go ahead and start combat. I'll return afterwards for a recap.
As for the Frost King, Source Hunter, I had so hoped to avoid meeting you here. But perhaps we were bound to face one another. Your kind have long interfered with mine, after all. You must think me quite the villain, mustn't you? The things you've seen. Without the proper context, I can imagine it's all quite shocking. Horrific, even. And I suppose you must have pictured me, some bloodthirsty madwoman, intent on what, I wonder? Power? Gold? Chaos for its own wild sake? The truth is rather less simple than the imagination would conceive. Surely, the sight of a bit of blood doesn't turn your stomach, Source Hunter. No, I imagine you've become more than accustomed to such things. If only my dear Immaculates took the same approach to our great work, but it seems all too often that only the most vicious of them rise up to the required tasks. All the same, these deaths were necessary. Soon enough, the pain they suffered, and pain you have suffered, Source Hunter, will be washed away, cleansed. This is my promise to all of Rivellon. Death. I've nearly forgotten the meaning of the word, what it means to most. But I am no monster, Source Hunter. Like you, I have seen the living snatched so senselessly from this world, and I have mourned. But I have also discovered that weeping was senseless. Like infants, we squall, clinging to a day that is not ours to keep. Now that I know the truth, I am free. What you see as slaughter is in fact a dispassionate process. I take no more pleasure in this so-called destruction than a wave takes in the flood. What I do must be. I wish you could understand. You know as well as I the enlightening capacity of these stones, Source Hunter. I've heard tell that you've been zapping the life from precious star stones, and that you are bolstered by the power within them. Your experiences are unique in all of Rivellon's history, but you are hardly the only player in this story. As Starstone enlightens you, its child, Bloodstone, enlightens something of my own creation. Barbarism. Quite a chauvinistic term to apply to something one hardly comprehends, isn't it? But I will concede, the power I intend to bring to bear upon Rivellon is no more divine than your boot. We are free agents, Source Hunter, all of us, and we owe no higher power our blood or our flesh. I have posed as a priest in service of a truth greater than any goddess could hope to be. So you have seen it? Yes, it's as I thought. You and I have more in common than you think. You know as well as I that the void is coming. In fact, if I'm very precise, it's already here. But you needn't be afraid. The void is ourselves. We are destined to rejoin it. Tut-tut, Source Hunter. You and I both know I could hardly trust you with such information. Though if you continue stomping around in my wake, you're sure to understand soon enough. And here I believed I was starting to reach you. My foolish optimism bears yet another disappointment. But I do believe we agree on one particular point, Source Hunter. This does indeed end now. Enlightened ones, your conduit calls you to your ultimate purpose. Heed the void's call. Offer your souls to the demons that beckon you. Charming of Astarte to send her scouts upon me, but no matter. The Bloodstone is mine, and the witch cannot be saved.
from the top or the bottom? Your enemies are my prey, Source Hunter.
Death is its own deliverance!
From drizzle to deluge.
I'm drenched. Vanquish them!
No grave contains me.
Soaked to the skin.
The time of your death is at hand. Another Starstone, another piece of ourselves perverted towards Leandra's will.
Soon she'll have desecrated our very souls. We've got to end this, and soon.
Nothing Leandra might do could shake our identities. We are source hunters. Our job is to destroy that which would harm Rivellon.
It has been conclusively proven, Source Hunter. The Immaculates are nothing more than vile servants of demons. They must perish to a man. We must show no mercy. Be they any exponent of human nature, man or woman, fair or foul, sweet or savage, they must all be put to the sword without exception. Blood begets blood. Demons beget death. It displeases me greatly that we do not seem to steer the same course. A course plotted in blood that cleaves through a scarlet sea. Mercy misguides you, Hunter. For what happens to the clement predator? It starves. No, better to steer my straightforward course. The course of the sword aimed at the heart of all that is demon-aligned.
I feel a great sorrow for the Red Woman. She seems to seek right doing, but her means are bloody and terrible. When she realizes her mistakes, her suffering will be great. I very much hope for this. In her heart is a cold season, blinding as snow. But perhaps this season, like the others, will peak and then give way to another.
That fight wasn't bad at all. For the most part, they didn't really touch me. Instead, my pets took the damage. That's what I wanted. And of course, the battlefield is cleared. Up ahead is the Elemental Forge. You'll be actually coming back to it after you kill the king, and for another quest. Yep, you heard me right. There's another quest that is actually involved with that. So let's go ahead and clear the area before I actually go ahead and loot. And there's the Force Field Bypass spell. You cannot get into the Ice King's castle, or say the Winter King's castle yet, until you have that spell. Once you do, then you'll be able to get in. That's going to be for the next video. I'm just going to go ahead and check the bodies and show you the forge. I am definitely getting rich in this area. That's all I'm going to say. And I did grab the Bloodstone too. So I will definitely use that when I feel like it, but not now. Let's go ahead, teleport, then I'll give a recap. The first thing I did was explore the prison, including the trap-filled area, the statues, and found out that the White Witch, well, she was encased in ice. After all that, I decided to go north in Hiberheim. Then I did was clear some enemies towards the forge, defeated 4 demons, and show you all the forge. Well, everyone, this is it for my Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition walkthrough Hiberheim Prison and Elemental Forge video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thank you for watching, and have a great day or night. Please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more content like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestions on the upper left hand corner or YouTube suggestions on the bottom left hand corner. Have a great day or night, and do enjoy the barbecue.